One of the next cases is a case called Robotx Solutions. And we'll start to look at the background of the individuals involved in that in a little more detail. But in this case, the individual who ran it has a master's degree in electrical engineering and was developing solutions to improve the performance of machinery. This is one where the objectives were very vague. They weren't quantifiable. Increasing safety, increasing methods to secure trays to move them from one point of a plant on another on a manufacturing system. And again, it didn't provide a lot of details. So the fact that this case actually lost was not entirely surprising when we look at the details involved. So I'll switch briefly to do that. So if we just preview this, we'll preview it on the screen. So in the case of Robotx Solution, what happened is the taxpayer identified areas where he could increase safety in a plant and areas where he had to increase the or decrease the ability for operators to hurt themselves on moving and securing trays. But they didn't provide any evidence throughout the documentation of what the real problems were. They talk about problems on cascading of product, requiring the appellant to make several changes. But ultimately what they did was they took older machinery that was obsolete and provided them with basically a method to make it safer. It didn't really talk about advancement in mechanical engineering or any other fields or any variables to talk about what the questions could have been. In the case itself, it again tells us that as far as the research was done, that there were over 100 attempts using 3D and factory simulation tests, but it really doesn't go into the details there. So again, in this case, the court documents provide information as to what might have happened, but really not enough detail for us to determine what the hypothesis was at the end of the day. So the lessons from it are again, in this case, the project was aimed more at maybe meeting a client need or performance need rather than advancing the science or being clear as to what those issues might have been.